Good morning. The one thing that I am working on with the state is that we save the trees. You know how a nightmare can follow you and follow you and follow you, but you're trying to remove the nightmare? I'm going to school for relaxation therapy where they are removing all of my nightmares, right? But then when you have people around you, they want to keep on talking about that one nightmare. Yesterday, that is what happened to me. Okay, so with saving the trees in Exodus State to keep their papers, right? And they're trying to do it in a correct manner, right? Because for my security, I will want your money to go into your bank account or on your card, on your Direct Express card, okay? Especially when I'm stating, I don't mind filing your social security papers. Um, but I will want it to go, like, if I'm going to file it, it's going to go into your bank account. Not that I have to have your information all like that, all right? It's just for my security purposes. All right. Um, but there was a young man that looked at my social security papers and made up a lie and went to the police station. So I feel like if the state keep all of their papers, right, or I find a reasonable debate or argument where these sheets of papers won't come to my door, I am saving myself. Because you don't know who has a criminal mind set that would try to set you up by looking at a sheet of paper that has nothing to do with them. So when I lived around Fairfield, I think I saved maybe too many social security papers where someone went into my social security papers and was like, I'm going to get all of this money or whatever from looking at some social security papers. Okay, and how did you get that from looking at some social security papers? So then it's like I am basically asking the state to keep their social security papers and define a different way to go about it. Alright? Like, and I don't really know how to do it, but like I said, you don't know who have a criminal mind that is surrounding you. Where they can look at a social security piece of paper and say, like, you're gonna get $5,000 and you're gonna do some crazy shit with the $5,000, but I keep doing the same thing. So, and my favorite website is AliExpress. Go on there. They have some nice stuff. You feel me? And so like from the state filing my social security papers, right? They will remove the puppy papers from my door. They will remove my overpayment or whatever fee or whatever, because when you have social security, what I came to realize is that you got to pay a fee to have it. So they will pay that, and I won't see that paper anymore. Just like there are just certain sheets of paper I don't want coming to my door. So then there are state papers, and you just might as well keep them. Like my child support papers. On what day really are you gonna put a payment on my child support card? You might as well keep your sheets of papers. So I'm just thinking about ways in which the state can keep their pieces of paper and you save a tree. Okay? Because eventually, like, I will have my bank card, so then I can move. But even still, I don't want the bank to give me checks. So then that'll be like, I don't have to worry about somebody trying to write a check. They done found a blank check. And so then I'm going to write a check like she wrote it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there are just certain things in which I don't want to have in my possession or in my home. Because I don't want anybody picking up something and you don't have not a clue. You know, because you could fuck yourself up picking up something that don't belong to you. Alright? So, like, you see me now, and I am expressing to you about your food stamp card, about your little WIC card, or whatever. It is for, if you think about it, if I talk about it now, you can work on it now. You can work on yourself, you know. So then, later on, 3-4 months down the line, you're glad that I had this conversation with you. Okay? But like, everybody's situation is different. But just when it comes to me in a bank, I don't want no checks. I just want my card. You know, and I don't want to have to give someone my routing number or anything. Like, I just the card, you know. Just like how my Direct Express card is how I want my bank card to be. And I want all the extra stuff that goes with it, because people do the dumbest things. So I want for people to understand is that I am working on saving the trees. And what are things in which the state can do to show me that they are saving the trees? And like I said, you don't know who has a criminal mind around you, where you have a bag of Social Security papers, and they could be 3 years old. They could be 2 years old. They can be like a paper from last week, and they just came to some form of a conclusion that is dumb, and try to make your life a living hell from those papers. So then there are just some things people shouldn't see. All right? God bless you all.